What is up, guys? It is your boy Anecdotal, and I'm back on the 213th day login to do something crazy, to do something momentous. First squirrel, then boom boom, and now I'm about to T2 the last 6-star artifact that I have. That's right, guys. It's about to go down. Here it is, man. I have everything ready. And are you ready? Are you set? Let's do this, guys. Bam. I did it. It's over. The sacrificing of my units is done. I have everything. And it's done, man. Oh, this killed me. Every single day, man, I have been transing my arts from T1 to T2, and it's finally done. So, we might as well talk a little bit about transing. So, this is it, guys. This is what I have. I have 3 of the 6 set artifacts, so I can get the maximum amounts of metal boost or metal bonus. So here at the bottom you see it's 800. That is huge. That only happens when you have all 6 transed, and I have that. So as you can see, whatever 6 you choose will give you that 800. So these are the 3 I choose. I will need to substitute one of them for my orc, for the 6 set of orcs later on in the game. And then everything else I have here will be like abundance and the 2 for the blunt and just regular darkness for air troops because I'm using hippo and I'd rather increase him. And there you go, guys. Those are all of the T2 sets that I have equipped, all 27, and that's the reasoning for it. To get the maximum amount of metal buff, to increase my hippo with blunt and air troops, which would be hippo with this darkness set. And that's the reasoning behind it. Maximum metal buff and upping my hippo. As you can see here, my hippo is a lot stronger because I have both blunt and I think it's like 96 at plus 96, and because I have the air thing. So let's go ahead and see if we can get into some raids or something, or some wars. Nope, I guess I did all my wars. Let's look at some raids. Oh, if you're wondering why this is not done yet, it's because we finished it already, so we can't open any more. And this guy is impossible. We do not have the units to take him out. So, you know what? I guess we're going to have to forget about raids, because my troops are still cooking, guys. And you do not want to waste troops or waste a ticket on attacking when you don't have the troops to take your bosses out or to take the maximum of HP that you can. So we're going to have to go ahead and go into arena, guys, which is something everyone should do because, bam, easy crystals for every win. There's no reason to save it. It just regenerates. You wait, I think, like 20 minutes or something. So, man, just when you log in, do the attacks, win or lose, it doesn't matter, and just collect your gems. The reasoning for that is, when you win, you just end up facing harder and harder opponents, and if you lose, you'll end up being scaled down to facing the weaker ones. So it's not a big deal. And, you know, why not? We can't really do raids, so you know what? Let's go ahead and do some Outland battles. This is what I have. It's Ninja of Darkness, Valkyrie, 3 Fire Spirits because they're just the absolute best to have for Outland Battle. A Fairy just because I want the wings. And Steampunk is sneaky because he attacks from really far away because he's one hell of a range attacker. And sometimes is completely ignored by the boss and continues getting DPS in. And his DPS is pretty high too. So he's pretty good to have. And for these earlier stages, I think probably the first 12 even don't really challenge this lineup. So sometimes I might switch it up. It doesn't really matter. But for the most part, I don't really need to pay attention. These guys will just finish them. So all I gotta do here is get rid of my Ninja of Darkness and do it. Let me flip this real quick and bam. Easy work, guys. Easy work. Guys, if you are not attacking because you think that these bosses may be too difficult, definitely just try anyways, because the prizes for this is amazing. It's like some people in the guild I know that chose not to do TOT because they didn't think they were strong enough. After a week, they ended up getting the units necessary to go out and reach a stage that they've never reached before. So guys, do it. Don't be afraid. Always try daily. You will get your tickets, and it refreshes itself like every 3 or 4 days. Just like TOT, Outland does the same thing. So every day try, waste all your tickets, do what you can and get as far as possible, because the pet frags that you get and the extra honor coins and gems that you get from TOT do add up. And Bilal here is done. Cool. Easy work. Yeah, guys, so make sure to do it all. And this is definitely a good setup. As you can see, I'm ranked somewhere around 200 here, and my rank right now is like at 119, right? So it's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. If you have the extra trans tickets and you have nothing else to do, like if you don't need to work on your cores and you don't need to work on getting people for guild raids, then definitely get some fire spirits or flame spirits, because they are amazing at Outland. You will not struggle at all. I have 3 in my team, and they do the majority of the work along with my Valkyrie. So you get those guys and you're set. You'll always be getting a whole lot of pet frags. And remember, every time you 1-star them, that's an extra 2 gold levels. And when you 2-star them, that's an extra 4. And these add up. Like, look at all of these pets that I have. And that's only based on playing on Outland, are the ones that are 1-star down there. Okay, and then I'll take you a little bit through the daily grind and what I have to do here to get some of these pets. So right now I'm focusing 1 pet at a time. That way I don't run out of guild coins and end up being like 1 short from from getting someone to 1-star or 2-star. So I think right now I'm just going for Zeus. And this is questionable. I wonder if I should get this, but I'm gonna think like, nah, definitely not. So oftentimes when you're playing Spirit Highlands, and here's just a brief little overview, most people are scared to spend gems here. But when they go to the shop, they have no reservations, don't think at all, and they spend 1,000 gems to get simply 3 fragments. And the logic there is so flawed. It's like insane why you would do that. Because if you spend at first 200, 400, then 800 gems, you are able to get 5 tickets for each one. So the value of that 1,000 gems that you're getting for those 3 fragments is crazy low. Make sure to instead spend the gems to get the tickets in order to get way more fragments than you would if you were to go ahead and just spend 1,000 right away to get 3. It's like the worst scam there is. And sometimes you might be tempted to do it if it's someone like Icy. I mean, if you want to try to get it a little faster, sure, that's something you can do. But it's definitely not the most efficient way to use your gems, especially early on in the game when you could just be getting Mambo to 5 stars to help you out with gold. And if you're wondering if new players still need Mambo, you definitely do, because getting Golem and T3 and Golem is definitely a good idea for TOT later on and for Spirit Highlands later on, because you are going to need a really strong tank, and Golem is the strongest tank there is in the game. So definitely T3 him. He's not a waste. For the longest point in time, you could have him in your revival team as an awakened unit that has T3, and you'll be able to get a metal buff from him. So it's not a waste at all to get Mambo to 5-star, even though now there's artifacts and T1ing and T2ing and all this other stuff. It's still completely worth it. Alright, let me just complete now and see what else there is over here to get. Who am I missing right now? You see, before I was just farming Boom Boom and Squirrel and finishing a couple of people off. So I knew exactly who I wanted to farm. But now that I have all the game-changing pets out of the way, I'm pretty much just farming Totem, Wukong, and Seahorse. But Seahorse is only available in one spot, and Wakong is only available in two, and one of them is just like one fragment. So I have all these others. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase pet points. I'm going to go ahead and get as many things to 1 star or 2 star and get my raid pets at 3 star and kind of work on Winky, which is Pilot's pet. For, I believe it's Spirit Awakening or Inner Passion. I think it's Spirit Awakening. So I can get the gold levels a little bit higher. Yep, and that's pretty much what I'm doing with pets right now. Sarah, as you can see, I really want a 3 star because it increases the human power on guild raids. And if you guys know anything about me and you're here and you're on my channel, you know that raids is a big deal for me. So absolutely anybody that increases power in raids is pretty much automatic somebody that I want to get at the very least to a 3 star. And if not, it's just nice to have the extra pet points, because more pet points means higher gold levels, and a higher gold level means that you could reach a higher stage because you get to power up your guys just a little bit more. And at first, those little 1 or 2 gold levels might not seem like they make a difference, but right now my pet points have added up to like the 900s, and believe me, a 900 gold level increase makes a humongous difference. So at first it might not seem like much when it's just like slowly just 2, 2, 2 for getting 1 stars, or maybe 3 or 7 if they're raid pets. But guys, definitely do it, and don't fall for this sort of quick instant gratification of getting 3 frags by spending 1,000. It is not worth it. And here in the secret shop, I'm pretty much just getting the Orc Guardian, like I said in the previous video, to supplement the metal buff that I'll be getting from drummers, because I got Boom Boom. And I don't really need anybody else, though I am tempted because there are 4 humans right now. So if I get all 4, I'll be able to unlock the pet and get 7 extra pet points. I don't know, guys. I'm choosing not to do it. But if you think that was a mistake, definitely comment down below. Let me know if you would have done it, because, man, it is super tempting. Alright, guys. So, it looks like this is as far as I'm going to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and skill a little bit. It looks like I'm going to be able to take down at least this crystal. Yeah. Well, guys, if you liked what you heard, try to see if you can do this quiz with me real quick. I'm like talking and trying to do the math at once, and it's difficult, guys. It is not easy at all. But if you like what you heard, if you want to give me a shout out and congratulate me on getting all the T2s, if you're close to doing all the T1s or T2s, comment, like, subscribe, share this to your friends, and let's see if your boy Anecdotal gets anything good this time. And what am I gonna get? I could sure use a whole lot of honor coins and 10 gems. So sad. Once again, guys, like for my suffering. I'm your boy Anecdotal. Peace out.